Today is the day that we make the bacon, and I want to start this up using my handy dandy chimney starter. Many of you have already seen that video. If not, I encourage you to check that out. One of the things that I got lots and lots of feedback on that video was that I used too much paper, so I'm going to take the advice that I've gotten from many of you and use less paper on this. So I'm going to start this up, go in the house, I'm going to get the pork belly, which of course we're going to smoke, we're going to turn into bacon. We're going to use the Weber Smoky Mountain to accomplish this. Hopefully you're excited, I'm excited. This is the last piece, just 3 pieces of paper, all I'm using this time around. If you can recall, I used quite a bit more last time. So that still might be too much for some of you, but I just can't help myself. Flip it over, add my trusty Kingsford charcoal. That's the kind I like. This is going to be a relatively low temperature for a short amount of time because we're not cooking the pork belly. We're not doing anything but smoking it. We're just imparting the smoke. So I'm going to probably do about half chimney. I don't bother counting the charcoal, but I'll do a half a chimney. Oh, that may be a little bit more than half, but pretty close to it. I'll take a few out of here. We shouldn't need that many. Light it up, and we're on our way. Okay, time to go inside. All right, I'm out here and I'm about ready to pour the fire into the smoker. And here's one of the things I just want to demonstrate. You've seen me do this before, more than likely, but because that smoker stands up so tall, you don't want to try and pour it all the way down in here. Take the thing apart, just pour it right here, just like this. That's going to be plenty hot. And right now the flame is actually coming up. We don't cook with flame, we cook with heat. There's a big difference. A lot of people think that you cook with flame. As you can see, I got the Kingsford charcoal there on the left. I'm going to be using applewood because who doesn't like applewood smoked bacon? This just happens to be Weber brand, but as you can see here, applewood chips. That's what we're going to use. So we're going to have applewood smoked bacon. I'm excited about that. Hopefully it'll turn out deliciously. I'm going to put the rest of this on top. I want you to see how this goes. I already have the water in the water pan. That helps us with our indirect heat. Let me talk and do this at the same time. So you want to come over here, set this right on top, like so. Going to adjust it like that. Let me back up a little bit so you can see it. And then of course I'm going to put the top on. Just like this. You knock some of the debris off. Put the top on. And this should get up to temperature in just a few minutes. Let me tilt it, hopefully you can see. You'll see that start to move really quickly, that temperature gauge. See if I can get a shot of it for you. Nope, all I got is glare. So let me take the camera over there and hopefully you'll be able to see it. Okay. Yeah, that temperature gauge is already starting to go up. I want this relatively cool. I want this at about 200 degrees, and then I'm going to add my applewood chunks to get a lot of smoke. I want it to smoke very thoroughly all through that slab of pork belly. And last shot will be, second last shot will be the meat going on. Next shot will be the meat coming off. Stay tuned. All right, as you can see, I have added the applewood to the smoker. The smoke is starting to go. I want to get another shot of this, show you what the pork belly looks like right before it goes on. I've let this rest for about 12, maybe 14 hours or so. Hopefully it's formed that pellicle. May not be pronouncing that correctly, but there's that important layer that it needs to form on the outside to really get the smoke to soak in. The smoke's already going. I'm going to take the top off here and just slide this on. Oh yeah, look at that. So on it goes. Oh, almost went too far. That would have been disastrous. Just going to sit it right there in the middle and let that smoke go to work. So this needs to go for about a couple hours. I'm going to monitor this really closely because I don't want it to get too hot, but I'm really excited. Got Applewood actively smoking the pork belly right now. We are short time away from actually turning this into bacon. Now we're not going to cook it. We're only going to smoke it. We still want to fry this bacon and be able to enjoy it the way you would traditional bacon, but the smoking process right here is going to impart that smoke flavor. Hopefully it's going to make it delicious, and we'll really be able to enjoy it with some family and some friends. By the way, this Applewood was given to me by the best friend I got by the name of Boltnut. That's his online name. He gave me some Applewood and some, I think it was peach wood. I don't recall right now, but excellent stuff, and it's going to be delicious with what we got going on. So stay tuned. Next step, take it off, and then it's going to be time to try it out. Okay, it's been about 2 hours, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's threatening rain. So we got a lot of smoke going on. Smoke's been happening for quite a while, but I want to go ahead and pull this. Let's take a close look and see what we end up with. Okay, sorry for that delay. Bear with me a little bit. Let me zoom in so you can see exactly what we are going to be working with. Oh yeah, take a look at that. Let's zoom in a little bit more. It looks delicious already. Here, why don't I just grab the camera over here and show you what I'm working with, show you what I'm dealing with here. Take a look at that. Looks beautiful. It's got great color to it. As I said before, it is starting to rain. It's been smoking for about 2 hours, so I'm going to pull this off, get it inside, cool it down, and then after I get it inside, cool it down, then we'll see what we're really dealing with. Stay tuned. Okay, we brought it in. We've managed to avoid the rain, and more importantly, we've managed to avoid the lightning that comes along with the Florida rainstorms. I want you to take a look at this. I think this has a beautiful color to it. I think it's a beautiful texture, and this is the side that you're used to seeing. Let's flip this over so you can see what it looks like on the other side. I think you'll be very much impressed. If I can get a grip on it here. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Now keep in mind, this is not, I repeat, this is not cooked. This is only cured and it's smoked, but it already smells and looks delicious. I cannot wait to slice this up and fry it. Hopefully it's going to be delicious. Stay tuned, you'll see what it takes to fry this up. Very simple. If you've fried bacon before, it's going to be the exact same techniques that you've seen, and we really hope this is going to turn out to be delicious. From the look of it, I think it needs to be sliced this way to get those nice long strips that we're used to seeing. So again, very excited, can't wait, and it's got to rest for a little bit, but then it'll be time to fry up some bacon. All right, finally I went ahead and put the pork belly, now bacon, in the refrigerator to let it cool. I figured that would make it a whole lot easier to cut. That way I didn't have juices running everywhere. I just want to slice off a few pieces of this and fry it up. But already, I know it's going to sound silly, but I wish you could smell this. And oh my goodness, it smells delicious already. Take a look. So I rotate this. Look at the marbling in that. Look at the texture I'm going to slice it this way, and I really think this is going to be delicious. It smells amazing. I'm going to do my bacon a little bit differently than some people would do theirs. I like to put mine in the oven. That way I get much more even heat. I don't have it splattering all over the place, and I find that my bacon cooks a lot easier. I've already lined the pan with some non-stick aluminum foil. Some of this stuff here. It just makes life so much easier. You take it off and your cleanup process is almost negligible. Okay, take a quick look at this before I put it in the oven. As I said, slicing this has been the most difficult part of the process so far, but you can see some decent slices in here. My knife work's not exceptional, but it'll do. That's nice thick cut bacon. Not so much because I want it to be thick cut, but it's difficult to get it thinner. And I just got a few pieces on here. Again, the smell is amazing. That doesn't come through in the video, I know. I apologize, I keep going on about it, but it's just hard to avoid. So take a look at this. Next step, it goes in the oven. It's going to get nice and fried up. Alright, here we go. As you can see, I've sliced up some more of this. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Let me see if I can position the camera a little bit better. But you can take a look. I think the slices have gotten a lot more uniform. It is not easy. Let me see if I can turn it this way. But take a look. The smell is delicious, and more importantly than that, I got a few pieces. Oh, making a mess. I got a few pieces that have come out of the oven. Now, everyone has their own desire of crispiness that they like, but I like mine somewhere in the middle. This is good thick bacon, so it should be delicious. I have resisted the urge to try this until now. I got some family members here with me, and I'm going to hand them some and see what they think. This is a nice piece. Here you go. Okay, let's see here. There's a, oh, that's still hot. Come here. Here you are, little one. Hang on. Just wait. Alright, and then I'm going to take this piece here. On the count of 3, let's all give it a try. Oh, sorry, I forgot somebody. Here we go. Okay, not this piece. Which piece? This piece? This one? Little one? Teeny tiny one? Only the teeny tiny one? Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Which one did I say I was going to eat? This one here. Alright, on the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3, let's see. Salty. Slight bacon. Nice and good texture, but very salty.
Yeah.
Very salty. I like it. It's delicious.
And chewy.
Yep, it's chewy. It's that's a success. That's definitely bacon. A little bit more salty than I would like. But with some eggs and breakfast or with whatever else, I think it'll be delicious. So I would definitely call this a success. This has delicious bacon flavors, nice and thick. It doesn't get very greasy, and it crisps up really nice. So thanks for watching. You can make your own bacon. This is the first run at this, but I do think that we'll be doing this again. As you can see, I got some more to slice here, and I'll get to that in just a little bit. Thanks.